In this episode of Film Stock Reviews, I'm reviewing Season 4 of Cobra Kai. Now, let me tell you, this is one of the craziest seasons of Cobra Kai I've seen. Season 1, we were just getting reintroduced to the characters. Season 2 and 3 was a bit of a lull. The All Valley Tournament wasn't around, but Season 4 is all about the 51st Annual All Valley Karate Tournament under 18. It's insane. The thing I like about this season is that Terry Silver, played by Thomas Ian Griffith, is back. If you've seen the Karate Kid movies, you know that he was in Part 3. And he was asked by John Kreese to come in and help him with Daniel and, with Miyagi, trying to defeat them. And, of course, Terry Silver enlists the help of Mike Barnes in the third movie. Now, Terry Silver in this is, doing his own thing. He left that past. He doesn't want anything to do with it. But all of a sudden, Kreese comes in and comes back, wants him in that fold again. It's like Kreese is asking him once again to defeat Daniel LaRusso, but this time Daniel and Johnny. This time, Daniel LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence have teamed up, and they have Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang Karate. Now, over the course of the season, a lot of things happening. The tension is really well written in this season between the teens and even the adults. I'm really surprised at the dynamic of how everything was even just enough where we see Sam and Tori's story still going on, but then Sam's mother gets involved. Miguel, and even with Robbie and a new character by the name of Kenny. Everything is really insane. But the thing I did like about this season is that there was more action, there was more story, and everything was happening for a reason. Not only that, this, you could say, is the full story of what we wanted from the character of Terry Silver from the third Karate Kid movie, because that was only a 2.5-hour movie, but the dynamic and the charisma that Thomas Ian Griffith played in that movie comes back in this. Over the course of the season, we see Terry Silver has changed a little bit, but still that past when he was in Vietnam with John Kreese is still there. But even the time when Kreese called him back to help him out in the third Karate Kid movie, Thomas Ian Griffith looks like he never missed a step at all. And Cobra Kai is insane in this season because they have Kreese, they have Silver. It's like one of those things where you get two of the biggest foes and then going after another foe. It's Daniel and Johnny versus Kreese and Silver. Something you wouldn't expect happen, but for some reason this entire franchise as a series really works. And I have to admit that Cobra Kai Season 4 was really good. You think of something happening in the end, and boy, does it wake up and open your eyes, because you think Terry Silver is doing something, and he has something up his sleeve, but then Kreese and Silver are playing each other. You don't know who's playing who has the upper hand, who has the lower hand, but when it comes to certain things, you see certain characters changing over time in this season, trying to be more sympathetic, more bettering themselves. Daniel wants to always use Miyagi and that defense, but Johnny's like, you have to attack and use that offense. And then Kreese is like, okay, I'm seeing what I'm doing with Cobra Kai, but let me take a step back. And Kreese's character does take a step back a little bit because he was in the forefront for the entire first 3 seasons in a way. And then when Silver comes in, he just takes over. Like he never missed a beat from the third movie. And we do get archival footage of Pat Morita as Mr. Miyagi in flashbacks, and we also get flashbacks of Terry Silver and John Kreese in the third movie. We get a lot of flashbacks, and it's really good. The other thing is the dynamic between the teens, Miguel and Samantha, Robbie and Tori, and even the underlining supporting characters, and even Daniel's son Anthony is the focus also in this, where he's the bully and he's bullying the new kid Kenny. Everything feels really well written and really well done, and I'm surprised at how everything came together in this season. I absolutely love this season. I enjoyed it a lot, and it just kept building and building. After one episode was done, you just want to keep watching it and watching it. 10 episodes for this is perfect. It premiered on Netflix December 31st, 2021, and a 5th season is coming. So anything is possible in this 5th season, because you still have to give us the character of Mike Barnes, the character that Terry Silver called and brought in to face Daniel in the Karate Kid Part 3 at the end in the All Valley tournament. Maybe Hilary Swank comes in as Julie Pierce from the 4th Karate Kid movie called The Next Karate Kid, where in a way Mr. Miyagi taught her. Maybe she has some kind of new, different advantage she can use. And it's really interesting because we still also need to have Jessica Andrews, the love interest to Daniel in the 3rd movie also. And there's a really interesting person that Daniel asks at the end of this 4th season to team up with to take down Cobra Kai for good. I'm curious to see what happens with that and how that mutual partnership or that partnership happens and how it works against Cobra Kai, because now everything is changed for the dynamic and the entire universe of what this entire Karate Kid Cobra Kai franchise is. I really enjoyed this 4th season a lot. It really changed the dynamic. I'm a huge fan of the franchise. I love the Karate Kid movies. I love this. And it's taking you back to that nostalgic of the 80s. And, hey, I love Cobra Kai. Come on. It's fantastic. It's great. Kids who were young or now are my age are enjoying this with their kids, getting them reintroduced to the characters they grew up with. Everything's working. I feel like karate is back to the, into the pop culture norm and even, being bigger than ever. So it's really interesting to see what happens. And I'm curious to see what the character of Terry Silver does, because he is now the main antagonist for the 5th season. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens now, what Daniel's going to do. What's Johnny going to do? And all these relationships, will they be rekindled? What's going to happen? It's just crazy, it's emotional, and it's action-packed and in your face. For me, the 4th season of Cobra Kai gets 5 out of 5 stars. So let me know in the comment section below what you thought about the 4th season of Cobra Kai. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? And so far, what is your favorite season of Cobra Kai? And what did you think about the character of Terry Silver returning into this Karate Kid Cobra Kai franchise? Did you like it? Did you not like it? And where do you see it going from here? Do you see the characters of Mike Barnes, Jessica Andrews, and Hilary Swank's character from The Next Karate Kid coming into this franchise? If so, do you want it to happen? And if not, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know in the comment section below about the questions I just asked, and let me know what your rating is for the 4th season of Cobra Kai. And I'll see you guys in the next review video.